really stoned.
So that's why what Dave Rodriguez and the Santa Cruz Voluntarists did was so crucial and key and beautiful. And when their friend Teresa actually used legalese terms they wrote out a paper after the Rangers dumped water on their fire for the first 2 months
Why?
because it was April 2020 and he was having a bonfire at Twin Lakes Beach.
You're not supposed to do that?
He's a peaceful anarchist, and that was when they first locked down the world. So the Rangers were pouring water on his fire. So then they couldn't put the paperwork to the sheriffs because it was locked up for incoming mail. So they actually put it in a manila envelope, and they found one of the police chief's bedroom window was open. They threw it in the window, and it hit his bed. The police rangers did not come back to those parties. They did it every Saturday for a whole year. They didn't come back. So it was really a really beautiful thing. They reclaimed public space. And this is one thing that Vandana Shiva talks about in the Gandhian principle of Satyagraha. It is a huge, that was a huge temporary victory because eventually they came and locked him up for 2 weeks and shut down the meeting because he went for a year without insurance in his car. They used that as an excuse, which he said is not a crime, but it was mainly because he had hundreds of followers that he was teaching that the government is a bunch of criminals and they should be peaceful anarchists. Okay, he was teaching them how to be peaceful anarchists, but they proved that you could do that. And so what you have felt in San Francisco, and we're talking about Santa Cruz, they destroy the public space. And that's why I'm saying that Keith McHenry and the Food Not Bombs of Santa Cruz, all those people who work there, they also did a wonderful thing in never letting the devil, never letting the government scare them out of it. They never stopped serving food to the homeless in the middle of downtown Santa Cruz throughout that time. This is how we defeat the New World Order when it comes to this facet. We have to say no. We have to keep public space alive and open to the public. And the only way to do that is just to have the courage to do it. And so it's very easy for us to go, look, oh, there's no place to meet in public. But we got to be the few, like Dave and Bernadette and all the Santa Cruz voluntarists who have the courage to do it and never give up. And that being said, once we're at that level, we win because there's no legal precedent to take away public meeting space. I've seen them unscrew about 8 or 10 benches on Pacific Avenue in Santa Cruz because certain homeless guys tried to move into that bench or certain guys were selling cannabis on that bench as a meeting place. And the fascisti didn't like it that they were always selling weed on that bench and that other alcoholic guys moved into that bench. So stuff like unscrewing public benches is going to become a thing it's probably already a thing of the past. So because people don't like that, we have to have public meeting space, man. So God bless you, Keith. God bless you, Dave, and the Santa Cruz Voluntarists, because you have proven the principle of Satyagraha can be a reality when we have the courage to reclaim the space. And thank you, Richard Josephson, for allowing your health food store seating area to be a meeting place for people to talk and act like humans at a time socially when they wanted it to only be like this online or at the beach. And God bless everyone who has reclaimed or maintained meeting space for the public. You are helping the future.